Hi there guys, surprise surprise, I have the all new 2026 Bajaj Pulsar 150, India's favorite sport bike, now updated with LED headlamps, LED turn blinkers and whatnot. Full video will be uploaded on YouTube. So this is just the exhaust note. Let's fire her up and let's see whether they fine tuned the overall engine refinement. Feels more refined. This was the exhaust note. Stay tuned for the full video. Hi there guys, welcome to yet another sudden surprise video to end this year with a bang. The new Pulsars are here. This is the new 2026 Bajaj Pulsar 150 DTSI. Yes, the BS6 model with the twin spark ignition, and it has been updated. Major update, you can say, a significant update at least, not a major update, but this was due and I think they have delivered exactly what was needed. So let's find out what all is new. So parked here are the two new color variants. The sun is shining brighter than ever. Let me just focus in on this. This is the blue color variant, this is the red color variant. Now again, among these two, we all know that there are two variants in this Pulsar 150 model. One is the single disc model, then you have the twin disc model. The twin disc model gets the similar layout like that of the Pulsar 180, a split seat layout and other longer wheelbase and some other significant changes. Even suspension is fatter suspension. I mean, telescopic forks are fatter. This one is 31 mm, that one gets 37 mm. Okay, single seat, that is split seat. So all this differences are there between the single disc and the twin disc model. Now this is a single disc model. You can see you have a ventilated 260 mm disc up front, and this one is a drum brake with a speed sensor at the back to assist the ABS unit for efficient braking. Okay, 17-inch wheels front and rear. Now these don't get fatter tires. Now the fatter tires are saved for the twin disc variant. This one I think gets 80 by 100 tire up front and maybe 90 by 90 tire at the back. Let me quickly see. Yeah, it's 100 by 90 tire. 100 by 90 tire at the back. So good enough for good mileage. You can expect somewhere around 48-50 kmpl from this bike. It's really good. I have used not the BS6 model, but I think BS3 model I've used once 150. It used to give good mileage. Now this is supposed to be more fuel efficient. Now what are the changes? First of all, the LED headlamp. Now let's see whether it turns on the ignition. It's really hot and the sun is coming down really hard. So I think the lights will turn on with the ignition and once to turn on the bike, but as you can see, it looks really good, has a robotic face kind of a look. And the best part is they haven't meddled with the overall design silhouette. They've just updated it with a headlamp, LED headlamp, because people love this design. They just love it. No matter what, even 10 years down the line, people still will be watching for a Pulsar, typical Pulsar design, and they want the same muscular tank, they want this tank scoop, they want the exact design silhouette, because that is the Pulsar image that has found their way into their hearts and minds. So they can't imagine a Pulsar without this design silhouette. Now you can say that Bajaj has offered a new, more improved, technologically advanced Pulsar with the N series. The N160 or the N150 was also there for a moment, and that didn't do well. N250 is a good motorcycle. N160 is also a brilliant motorcycle. But then Pulsar fanboys, the old classic Pulsar fanboys, want it this way. I know of people, it's too close, but I know people who have owned the Pulsar 150 in the past, and they are so much satisfied with the ownership experience. They've clocked more than 1 lakh kilometers, and they went ahead and bought yet another Pulsar 150 because they say it is a die-hard, reliable motorcycle for Indian conditions. Okay, that being said, now the changes. As I told you, LED headlamp has multiple lighting elements in this, and you have LED turn blinkers as well. At least turn blinkers will turn on now. Yeah, turn blinkers as well. Everything else remains the same. So as I told you, 31 mm telescopic forks, 260 mm ventilated disc, 17-inch wheels front and rear, slimmer tires, zapper tires for good mileage. The tank graphic is new, of course. That goes without saying. That keeps getting updated every now and then. You have this carbon fiber kind of shadow thing is bothering. Carbon fiber cues here, and a little bit of checkered flag graphics here. Lightning bolt graphics there. The 150 badging right over here. Again, as I told you, the kind of a sparkle finish to the silver lining right over graphic right over there. Nitrox gas charge twin shock absorbers at the back. Carbon fiber accents right over here adds on to the premium feel. Nice comfortable seat. Now this is another major plus for the Pulsar 150 to be known as the ideal family bike, because it looks muscular, it looks sporty, it looks big. At the same time, it's affordable. 1,05,000 extra room still, despite all the revisions and changes. But thank God the GST revision has happened only for higher capacity bikes. So lower capacity bikes are relatively cheaper now. Okay, seat height I think is around 785 mm. So it is not too high. So even shorter riders can feel comfortable. And one of the longest seats in the segment. So family bike. It is sorted as a family, good foam quality, good comfortable seating posture, ergonomics are well sorted. Again, matte black finish to the exhaust, even the matte black finish to the heat shield, and adequate amount of ground clearance, 165 mm, good tank volume. Just in case you want to travel longer, go inter-district travel, 15-liter tank and good mileage, and that means you have good tank range. You have the tried and tested 150cc single cylinder twin spark ignition BS6 compliant fuel injected engine that puts out 14 PS of max power and 13.4 Newton meters of max torque, comes mated to a 5-speed gearbox. And the advantage of twin spark technology means faster combustion rate, so that results in better fuel economy and better power output. So better fuel economy without having to compromise on good power and pickup. And then of course you have turn blinkers right over here, LED strips, twin LED strips at the back, the tank grip right over here. Let's turn off the indicator. And now this is a point of debate, because this being a single disc model, now you have both the color options. You have the blue color right over here and the red color right over there. Okay, now the blue color got this connected Bluetooth connectivity, this updated console, and whereas this one doesn't get the Bluetooth. So is this the classic model, which is slightly more affordable? So it still gets the analog. In fact, I love this display more. You have this needle climbing up, you have this classic digital console right over here. So I love this console layout better. Which one do you prefer? Feel free to comment below. You have the signature engine kill switch and high beam flasher, clip on handlebars and all those things. Everything else remains the same 31 mm telescopic forks, 260 mm ventilated disc, seat height, ground clearance, the exhaust, the single disc layout, everything remains the same. Even this gets the revised LED headlamp now, LED headlamp with LED turn blinkers. So only the console remains different. So is this going to be slightly affordable than this one? I'm not sure. So let's wait for the official announcement. The press note came for the 220 yesterday, so the press note for the 150 is yet pending. So I'm pretty damn sure they'll be releasing it soon. Now this one gets Bluetooth connectivity, but I am not sure it gets navigation, because if you get navigation, you can make out in the startup animation. So this one doesn't get navigation, it gets Bluetooth connectivity. It has the rev counter, tachometer, speedometer, time, fuel gauge, and odometer, trip meter, instant fuel economy, distance to empty, average fuel economy, and all those details. So that's a good thing. Single channel ABS is there. So that's pretty much it. So Bluetooth connectivity for call, SMS alerts, I believe. So that's one thing. And I love the 3D badging of the Pulsar. Looks absolutely stunning, doesn't it? I love the attention to detail. Maybe they could have given 3D badging here also, but that's what you get for now. Yeah, so what do you think about the new Pulsars? The red one or the blue one? Which one would you prefer? This is the tank graphic for the red one. It gets the same carbon fiber cues on the side panel. Red graphic again. at the back for the tail section. Red rim stripes again for the wheels, and the engine cowl also looks very well put together for a bike costing around 1 lakh. You get so much more. You get a 150cc motorcycle, 14 PS of power. I mean, that's been the best part about the Pulsars. Ultimate value, unbeatable value, unmatchable performance at a price that is unthinkable. So that has been the selling proposition for Pulsars all along, and that doesn't change. Gets even better now with the LED lighting all around. So what do you think about the subtle update? Do you think it was worthy enough? And without changing the overall design essence and design silhouette of the classic Pulsar, they have just given it a LED headlamp layout, which looks handsome, which looks futuristic, which looks well put together. So next, let's go ahead and ride these machines and see. The overall refinement feels better. When I was giving the exhaust note, I could feel the throttle response being cleaner, more progressive, and more seamless and more refined. Clutch felt a little heavy, but let's see how it feels to ride. Let's hit the road now. Okay guys, now it's time to ride the 2026 Bajaj Pulsar 150 DTSI. 14 PS of max power, 13.4 Newton meters of max torque, twin spark ignition. It's a heel and toe gear shifter, that's another plus. So gear shifter has a toe shifter as well as the heel shifter, so that is makes shifting far more hassle free in city traffic, and it is very refined. Even the clutch feel is not as heavy as the 220. Oh, very refined engine. As you can see, butter smooth, and we are in the top gear already. One ring of the throttle is all it takes to overtake. Good ride quality, very good suspension setup, good braking unit, very comfortable ergonomics, slightly forward set foot pegs. The handlebar positioning is bang on point, clip-on handlebar. Seat is super comfortable. As I told you, suspension is very plush and offering very good ride quality. It offers great road presence. Good mirrors. We have this carbon fiber accents for the digital console to add a little bit of premium feel. Tire pressure seems to be low, so there's a little bit of wobble in the rear tire. That I'll give the benefit of doubt because bike just arrived and we are trying to do a first ride impression. Refinement is better, throttle response is good and linear. It is not that instant sport bike throw you back kind of power delivery, but for a bike in its class, it's very good linear seamless throttle response, no latency. And if the tire pressure were on point, we could have quickly done some overtakes effortlessly. We have some bad roads here, so maybe roads will be laid soon. You can see this part has been taken care of. Good tarmac here, good ride feel, good comfort, perfectly sorted ergonomics for daily usage. You can take it to the highways because it offers good planted feel on the highways as well. Good refinement, good throttle response, and we'll get good decent mileage as well. So that wraps up quick fire first ride impression of the 2026 Pulsar 150. What do you guys think of the new update? Feel free to comment below and let me know. Thanks for watching. See you guys next time. Cheers.